Okay, it's me again. Slightly a Benadryl video, slightly a pill video, but um, kind of the same video format as one of my other videos where I was feeling the effects of something, some type of pill or medicine that, and when I felt it, I would kind of, on the video I was talking about whatever came to mind and whatever. So I just did my side chick, I don't know if she liked me calling her that, but my side chick just gave me a perk 30. And I did 50 milligrams of Benadryl. I don't feel that high. I feel pretty kind of good, but it's a weird level of clarity with me right now, and I can't. It's kind of a little bit hard to describe. I heard my friend one day, we were popping bins back in the day and playing pool and stuff, and I beat him real bad. And he was like, "It's because of that Benadryl. You got some Benadryl focus, so." Maybe this one little perk 30 and his little 50 milligrams of Benadryl to give me some type of, I don't know, inebriated pill focus or something. Anyway, I know a lady named Jackie, right? That works at this place for, mentally retarded and mentally ill people or adults here in Chicago. And I would like to call her out. I would like to expose her. But this lady, first of all, she goes with this program, but on Sundays with some of these people, these mentally challenged people or whatever, she goes to church with them. And I've seen it. And I see her in church dressed nice because she thinks she's dressed nice. To me, she don't look like shit. She's not an attractive woman at all. Just an old dark-skinned woman that's a winehead and a crackhead, in my opinion. I have to find a way to prove that though, but so she's at church and she's dressed or whatever casually with her Dollar Tree outfit. She got her whole wardrobe from Dollar Tree, bitch. So she's in church and dressed all nice. She's hopping up and down and yes Lord Jesus, blah blah blah, yes Lord, and just so into it, like she never wants to leave that little bullshit warehouse church that she goes to, right? First of all, quick opinion, but is it really even church? Follow me. You're in this church talking about God and you're praising, doing all this fucking singing. But when I saw what was going on there, they did not open the Bible one time. This was all off the top of their minds talking about God. In my opinion, false prophecy, apostasy. But that's what they want to make it look like. So long story short, back to this lady, Jackie. So she just is the nicest person at this church and just whole different than what she really is. So I've seen her at this little program too, because sometimes I go in there to make deliveries or sometimes I'm in there for whatever reason. But I observe her in this program. It's like night and day. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, okay? And I think she will be punished by God by these actions of hers, these behaviors of hers. But, just a second, let me get this shit. I lost my fucking selfie light. Gotta fucking hold a flashlight on top of my phone and shit. Fuck what the angle is. So, basically, she goes into this program with these mentally challenged people and these mentally ill people. And she's in there cussing. She's in there. I've seen her arguing with one of these mentally ill people. She was talking about them like, oh, that's why you don't have no family, or that's why you're retarded, or, you can't fuck with me. My shoes are expensive, bitch. No, they're not. You either got your shoes from Family Dollar or Dollar Tree. Don't fucking play with me. Alright? You don't know shit about Tom Ford, Giuseppe, Fendi, Prada. With them real red bottoms. Nothing about that. Yves Saint Laurent, Gucci, Polo. Okay? Nothing like that. Don't fucking play with me. But you want to talk to these people all mean. And I learned something. That she did. I'm not 100% sure. But I heard a story about her getting somebody's information and getting their social security check stopped. And she just up to the worst type of argumentative shit when she goes there. But you go to church, you're not even yourself. You're an imposter in church. Okay. God's going to punish you, I believe. But let me just state some things. Anybody that wants to pretend or attempt to serve God or whatever the case may be, serve him. But when you leave your temple or your church or whatever, your kingdom hall, whatever, when you leave there, be the same person that he wants you to be. Don't switch up. The Bible says clear as day, and a lot of people know this, but you cannot serve two masters. You just can't. Okay? So you're putting on this facade and this wannabe angelic and philanthropic bravado, but when you get to the fucking place you work at, you're the devil. You're himself. You're mean to retarded people and taking people's money, Social Security. You'll be punished for that because you're exploiting and you're exploiting God for what he's not. He don't want you to go there and act like you're worshiping him or whatever. Then you get out and you do criminal shit and you're ugly and fat. Nah, that has what you're making God look bad. If anybody knows anything for real, but Christianity, not Christendom, but they see you in the church, oh, she's a God person, and then you're not a God person when you come to work. You're a complete opposite. No, it does not work like that. I'm sorry, it don't. So, what you're doing is making a fool out of God, making him look bad by doing this shit. Okay. Another thing, I just don't get it. That lady sometimes she talks to me and she says little shit. First of all, not only am I an empath, but I size people up because I'm a Libra scale. I'm always psychoanalyzing, analyzing, and observing. It's weighing things. I'm always weighing things. And when you talk to me, when you say things to me, when Jackie is, calling herself doing her job, I laugh so fucking hard in my head when she talks because she's supposed to be this counselor and this fucking educator. You have no degree. You got your degree out of fucking alley, bitch. Don't fucking play with me, nigga. Fuck out of here. Oh, she'll say shit like the boss's name is April Sweat, right? She'll say shit like, Miss April wanna see you. Are you that? What college? What the fuck kind of education do you have? Do you know when you use that sentence or those prefixes, don't use the first name? Then the fucking Miss April. April's last name is Sweat. You say Miss Sweat or Mrs. Sweat. The fuck, Miss April wanna see you. Don't fucking play with me, okay? I've been out this country 3 times. I'm not no low-level motherfucker. Then you could just run your little winehead, crackhead, unintelligent, below something worse than retarded phrases, remarks, sentences, paragraphs, stanzas, and sentences on. Get the fuck out of my face, bitch. I don't want to hear it. When you start talking, I start laughing in my head. You just don't know this. Get your fucking illiterate ass out of here. You're a fucking 45-year-old, probably 50-year-old woman that's illiterate. You come to work fucking with these cheap fucking wigs that you probably got from the Goodwill, and you had to pour peroxide on to make them blonder, and you're fat, like you look like you're shaped like a fucking whoopee cushion, like a fucking bowling pin, and you go in there and think, I gotta see, let me sign your slip for your job, come to my office. Bitch, don't fucking play with me, god damn it. Go up in a fucking office. You got an office, really? Or is it a closet that you thought it was an office you turned into, trying to transmute and transform some shit into nothing that it isn't? Because when I went in your office to see you to sign some paperwork, first of all, it had a window. When you own that fucking closet, it's not an office, it's a closet. When you go in there, there's a desk, there's a file cabinet with nothing in it. Nothing in this file cabinet, okay? There's a desk with a calendar on the desk. You got like 2 pens in a cup, 1 highlighter, very low lighting. Your windows never open on the blinds and shit. You don't have no type of view. When you open that motherfucking window, you see mentally ill people sitting in a circle in a chair. What the fuck are you talking about? See, you're in your fucking office. Man, I'll expose the fuck out of you. Okay? I'm that motherfucker. Alright? On top of that, it's like 4 or 5 people in that office don't have shit to do with shit. Get the fuck out of my face with your dumb ass. I don't even want to keep on talking about you. You're so fucking stupid. You're going to be punished by God by acting like you're doing something good, but you're really doing something demonic in my eyes. But who am I? Just a man making a video. call me arrogant, or call me humble. I really don't care what you call me. They're only words. Okay? You know, I don't understand shit. I really don't. As I'm got this buzz, I'm trying to figure out what do I talk about right now. You know? Fake people and real people. I consider myself real, but I'm no angel. I'm not the realest person of all time, but I consider myself more in the category of real. And I know a guy, kind of talked about him in the last video, and his name is Carl, and he's so fucking phony. He changes faces a lot. You can't mix me with him. You can't mix me with fake. Real can't go with fake. And to have such a generic and unauthentic, unmeditated, unthought of type of personality, I don't mix with you, bro. We don't operate the same way. This motherfucker, man, when he comes around me, he acts different, right? I might have some broads around. We might be chilling with some broads in the past that we have. He acts different around them, right? You put him around, you know, he works for April sometimes too. When you put him around April, he acts different with her. Acts like this outstanding person that just does whatever she said. He appreciates whatever April does, whatever she does to him, right? The police come. He runs. Hides when the police come, because none motherfucker know he got some warrants. But who really cares? This guy changes constantly. He's a petty ass dude, but when I first met him, just kicking it, whatever, randomly, you know, he was saying how real he was, and he felt about this. He had the same opinions as me, and this and that, nigga. That was your face for me to see. I do not fuck, this shit offends me. I do not fuck with people like that. Be who you are. I'm always who I am in any type of way. Now sometimes if I'm dating a chick or a side chick or whatever, I'm kicking it, whether we chilling or cuddling or fucking, whatever we're doing. Yeah, I do switch up a little bit for her, you know. I can't get street on her. She's the one that lays me. Please, I'm not gonna do that to her. And for the most part, what you see is what you get. If you ever see me or everybody's ever around me or whatever, I'm not myself, I'm probably really drunk or high. Other than that, no. This is pretty much me constantly. And this guy, he just, you know, he switches faces so much, but he's petty. Sometimes they try to make him clean up. Sometimes I come in there and he's cleaning up, right? Mopping or something. And I observe in the background like a fly on the wall, like an owl or some shit. And he'll halfway sweep, get a dustpan, get it up. He'll get the mop wet, right? Petty ass shit while he's telling his boss April or whatever that I'm cleaning and doing this. He gets a wet mop. He takes a wet mop that's probably dirty. No mop water. He takes a bottle of Windex, water down and sprays it on the floor and mops. I mopped the floor, April. Come on, my dude. I'm not a phony motherfucker. I am not. You already beat me out some weed. Good for you. I don't fuck with you no more. And I'm still smoking and popping, doing whatever the fuck I want to do. I don't fuck with you. Because I'm realer by myself. I'm more authentic by myself. So putting a phony, stupid motherfucking fake ass nigga, fake ass person, whatever, fake ass baby, child, man, fake dog, fake cat, fake catfish. I don't give a fuck what it is. And you put that around me, you're gonna catch my attention quickly. Because I'm gonna notice how you're operating on a fake level. You're gonna catch my attention. I'm gonna analyze it, and I'm gonna get the fuck away from you. It ain't gotta be on no crazy shit. It ain't gotta be on no motherfucker. I don't like you. I want to fight you. Get the fuck, calling them, please, blah, blah. No, it ain't on none of that shit. But no, I extremely don't like you and don't hate you, but I don't like you and I resent you. So rather than explain it to you, and on top of that, he's a homosexual. So rather than explain this to you and talk about it or leave me alone and keep on doing all this shit, I let my yes be yes and my no be no for you. And what happens with that is that that shit look like a spirit too, like another fucking entity popped in. Look, I'm me, and I'm me. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm a little bit buzzed. Excuse me. Alright, so I don't even know what the fuck I was just talking about. But I don't mix with that. I try to be authentic. I don't change faces. I don't fucking early. Don't get me wrong. In my teen years, I was way different than I am now. In young adult years, I was a little bit different. Teen years, I was fucking all about girls and nice outfits and music and drugs. That's all I was. And going to school and learning things. I love to learn things. Sometimes I stay up all night Googling. And you know what? I had a big ass mouth. Especially living on the West Coast at that time, you know. I had a big ass mouth and I would just some of the shit I would say. I'm 15 fucking 14, 15, 16 years old. Some of the shit I would say would be true, but for the most part, you're just dealing with I was a kid. I was a fucking kid. When you were teenagers, I guarantee you were different. You ain't that real, are you? Never can tell. My adult years, I slowed down a little bit, especially, you know what I'm saying, trying to escape problems and arguments with my mother in different situations. I go outside. Whether I was in the suburbs of Illinois or the city of Illinois. When she got into the house, I wasn't about to go through all this shit, going back to jail and psych wards, all types of crazy shit that teenagers go through for being a teenager with a fucked up parent. I leave your ass. I be in the street. And so, you know, I forgot what I was talking about. I just changed as I got on. I'm 32 now. I just changed as I got older, and I'm not that I'm very outspoken, but I'm not that randomly idiotic or that randomly stupid about things that I say and try to play like I'm a street dude when I'm not. I'm a halfway street dude. I'm a halfway nerd dude. I'm a halfway fucking freaking his sheets, beat the pussy up dude. I'm pretty good. Half man, half gorilla, you know? Fuck you. Black people ain't gorillas. I love chicken. Harold's. You know what I'm saying? So, on whatever realm I previously stated that I'm not going to be nothing I'm not. That's for kids. But you see the shit. Oh, yeah. You see the shit. And, you know, people switch and tell you something they're not and this and that. Like I said in the video, you might got a church motherfucker that just met a street dude. But he's really a church dude. Don't be in the street too much. He might go to this little church gathering, a church bowling, or fucking church movie night, or church skating. Yeah. So he might do that little bullshit with these fucking apostates and false prophets and Matthew 17. And so he meets a street person and he start to hang out in the street a little bit and act like a street person. And this nigga starts dressing different, talking different, acting like he hard, acting like he can fight, like he done sold some drugs or had to buy some drugs or been out in a real situation in them streets or fucking hoes in situations, getting high, not remember where he's at. He act like he really out in the street. So this motherfucker gets out in the street and, you know, does all this fucking woofing. Woofing is like basically just talking all this shit about something you're not gonna do or be about. And all of a sudden he runs up on the street, motherfucker, and starts fighting a guy. Losing the fight and still trying to act like he's street. The motherfucker pulls out a pistol and blows his fucking brains on the sidewalk. Why did this happen? Because you created a person that's not inside you, not the fifth dimension. There's all types of people and using versions of you in the fifth dimension, but you just created a imposter. Okay? A fucking imposter. I was thinking about, I was high as hell last night. I didn't really even shoot a video for real last night. I just fucking fucked around, cleaned my room a little bit, try to come up with a logo or something for this Benadryl page channel, or whether it's gonna be Benadryl gang or Benadryl gang shit. I really have to figure that one out, but I'm gonna come up with something. And you know, I was thinking about something. I was thinking about me in grammar school. That's probably the funniest version of me in grammar school, because my mom was in my ass about, like, she knew I was gonna get good grades and girls or whatever, but she used to make me fucking take my outfits and on a Sunday night pick out 5 outfits. I used to iron those outfits and hang them up. But I was fresh. I was a fresh ass 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? I get to school, especially because I lived in Gilbert, Arizona at the time, which ain't shit. All white fucking, suburbs of suburbs. You know, I thought I was fresh. I go there bragging because only white boys really hear this shit. Couple black people, but we're not too prominent out there in no type of abundance or any type of way. So I'll be stunting like a junior high kid, eating Starburst and shit, trying to have a crush on a bitch or smack her butt. I was just trying to make out with bitches. The whole 7th grade year, though, that year I didn't make out with one girl. I kept on getting close, but when the summertime came, I met this girl, Renee. She was a hoe. She was dating my friend Buddy and shit. We used to all, this bitch was a hoe in broad daylight. She was a hoe, okay? So we used to hang out and shit. We called ourselves skateboarding and fucking shoplifting and fucking hanging out at this apartment with Renee. And she was such a hoe, and Buddy was such a bitch, this Mexican dude. We used to play Truth or Dare, right? And Renee was his girlfriend. We would play Truth or Dare, and some kind of way, Renee, I'll always be making out with his chick. And like you could see it in his eyes, he didn't like that shit because she seemed to like me more. But you could see, I was always making out with a chick in front of him. Then he would leave, we'd be in a pool or something because I like to fucking have fantasies like I'm fucking that nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm in 7th grade, going into 8th grade this summer. We used to get up in the little fucking jacuzzi and shit. And me and her would like be flirting for like an hour and a half. You know, these are kids now. We in the jacuzzi. I thought I was that man. I'm about to act like I'm trying to fuck her in the jacuzzi in 7th grade, going into 8th. I thought I was that man, you know what I'm saying? And we made out in the fucking jacuzzi all the time. And we hang out a little bit more, kept on making out. And I fucking dry off and put my clothes on and fucking go home. And I was in fucking Utopia. I was in fucking Elysium, Arcadia. I was into some fucking something more than paradise to blow my fucking head up. I had a female cousin named Brenda I'm not really that cool with, but when we went through our puberty thing together, I used to hop on the phone and tell her about it. Then my cousin Anthony had the same name as me at that time. We went through the phases together. I used to talk about this shit like I discovered gold or something. And at the end of the day, it ain't shit. She probably didn't brush her teeth or something. Just ate a couple of Altoids, and wham, bam, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker. And her boyfriend, you didn't kiss him, did you? Who gives a fuck? That bitch was ugly. And the other bitch, Teresa, pussy stink. I'm like, ooh. That bitch was pretty. She was a half-breed broad, kind of a pale half-breed broad. That bitch was pretty. I used to try to want to push up on her. Man, that bitch would get too close to open her legs. I'd be like, whoa. Whoa. You been eating some fucking sardines, bitch. It's fucking, smell like Jack Mackerel, bitch. Get away from me. You smell like a trout, bitch. I try to hang around too. Like, I just plug my nose. I'm just gonna plug my nose. I'm gonna plug my nose. I'm gonna kiss her. Man, I did that shit. All I smelled was salmon. I'm just like, oh no. I'm not doing this no more. Your pussy stinks so bad. You can have it. I got Vaseline, bitch. I don't need you. The fuck? Oh, yeah. She thought she was hood. I had to kiss that bitch. Like, whoa, bitch. You need to take that shit back to Red Lobster and you got in your pants. Fuck out of here, hoe. The hell? I didn't like looking at her like, man, if I get too close, man, tears are gonna come to my eye. Pussy stinks so bad. On some Cardi B shit, you know? Your pussy stinks. I remember when I was high as hell, my side chick, how we sitting in the fucking table, and I know everyone keep smoking weed or fuck. She got Cardi B playing on some type of Pandora, iHeart, I forget what type of device or social media app that plays music. And we sitting there chilling, we high as hell. I don't know what we were talking about. We were fucked up. And all of a sudden, I just started listening to Cardi B rap, and then I just hear like, something. They pussy stink. They got no money. I was like, what? I looked at the speaker like, the fuck? Cardi B will put your ass on blast worse than Nicki Minaj. Cardi B will treat the fuck out of you. They pussy stink. They ain't got no money. Like, oh. I had to download the song when I was able to function. I was saying, the fuck? So since I'm talking about grammar school in 7th grade or whatever, so 7th grade, I had this Mexican on me. I'm not really in contact with him. I'm on his Facebook page or something. My Mexican friend, his name was Andrew. I'm Andrew Pignon. He was from El Paso, right? Andrew didn't like being Mexican. He always tried to act black and shit, but it was authentic with him. So he was from El Paso, and he was soft spoken, but was not no bitch, not even close. He did some gangster shit one day. He would always be soft spoken, and I told you, like, what I'm saying, going into grammar school or um, being in that school mainly white. For some reason, a lot of white people don't like Mexicans, and they fuck with them. Bad idea. They're tougher than you. Bad idea. So one day, Andrew soft spoken. We always used to kick crack jokes on motherfuckers all day long, and we had this little pep rally in a gymnasium, and we're all up there and they're doing, I forgot what the fuck they're doing, cheerleaders and different things going on in this pep rally. I'm looking down, blah blah blah. Okay, so these white boys were behind Andrew and they were on a football team with him or something. This redhead white boy, I don't even remember his name, but he was behind Andrew. The white boy didn't want to fuck with me because he didn't know he's black. I'll probably fuck me up or something. So, he ain't fuck with me. All of a sudden, you hear the white boy like pushing forward on Andrew's fucking neck, and he's like, "You fucking Mexicans, you wetback, you beaners, blah blah blah." He's sitting there letting them like Andrew trying to ignore him. All right. And the white boy just up on him like, fucking, yeah, I don't hate Mexicans. Ah, la, 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 la. He ain't shit on the football field. Woo, 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 woo. And I'm like, I'm not really know what's about to play out, but it's some gangster shit about to go down, though. I don't know what the fuck about to play out. So I'm just like, I said, Andrew, you gonna let him talk to you like that? You gonna let him keep on? Andrew's like, he was like, just ignore him. He ain't ready for me. So I'm like, all right, we keep on talking. The white boy wouldn't stop. He kept calling them racist names. My friend Andrew, with his backpack on, he stands up. The white boy's right behind him, the white boy with red hair. So Andrew stands up and turns around. And he had an angry, and I never seen Andrew angry. I'm in 7th grade, like, about to beat some, they're about to start pushing each other. That's what I'm thinking about. So he stood up and turned around to the white boy, and he had so much anger in his face to that white boy.